Hi ladies and gents, it's Blackfinch here with the first of what I'm hoping is going to be a series of tutorials on initially some of the basics for World of Tanks, then we're going to go into some of the more advanced techniques. Today I'm going to be looking at 3 defensive techniques. The first one is armor angling, the second one is going hold down, and the third one is side scraping. And these are all techniques to make your tank tougher to damage. So, first technique is armor angling. So we'll start with a little bit of theory. This is a diagram that's supposed to represent the front armored plate of a vehicle. And there are 2 shells passing through it. One is passing through from a 0-degree angle and the other at a 60-degree angle. The amount of armour the one at 0 degree, i.e. flat, has to pass through is 100 millimeters, where it says that if the armour is angled at 60 degrees it has to travel double the distance, which is 200 meters. So let's have a quick look at that in... So I'm here in a T-34, which in theory has the penetration to get through the front armour of the Tiger, which is 100 millimeters. This Tiger is going to pursue me around the corner with his armour acutely angled, and as you can see, all the shots just harmlessly bounce off, and I achieve nothing. Here the Tiger's going to just adjust his frontal angle from me, so he's initially angled, and the shots bounce, and he slowly turns towards me, turning till it's almost flat, virtually flat now. It's not guaranteed to penetrate every time, but now he's fully flat against me, the shots start to go through. On this Tiger. That's proving that you can penetrate the front of the Tiger. Finally, the Tiger's going to demonstrate how not to come around the corner, leaving with flat, exposed side armour. He gets tracked. Start putting punishment into his armour. Aim at the engine compartment, set him on fire, circle around him. The slow gun traverse can't keep up. At the end of unless you're the Tiger. So the next part of the tutorial is going to be hold down, as is demonstrated here by this Panzer IV, where his hull is protected from the sight of the enemy and he exposes only his turret, which makes him a smaller target and presents the most armoured part of the vehicle, the gun mantlet, thus increasing the chances that his armour will protect against hits from the enemy, gives him a massive tactical advantage. And for this clip we're going to be looking at the king of hold down, the T-29 American Tier 7 Heavy, which has a massively armoured turret combined with meaning you're able to shoot over the crest of hills well. Now we've just bounced a shot from an errant Tiger 1, so we're going to move into position here on the edge of the hill, so that our turret is exposed to him but not our hull, and we're going to start to shoot. And now from the perspective of the Tiger, you can see very little of our tank is exposed. He is plugging away and he's unable to put any effective damage against us. Now normally in this situation we'd obviously be firing back, but for the purposes of this demonstration, so that it wasn't over really quickly, I'm not firing at this point. But the Tiger's fire is utterly ineffective. So skipping on a little and switching to our perspective, we put loads of shots into the Tiger. Most through his gun mantlet because it's particularly weak. It's not a great hold down tank. And it's got poor gun depression, so it's got to expose its hull in order to shoot back at us. So he's on his last legs here. We're going to close in for the kill. We head down, ram him, one shot, and he's gone. The next technique we're going to look at is side scraping, which is an evolution of armour angling. Now here we use the side of a building to protect the front of our tank, and all that we expose is the side of our vehicle, which would normally have the weakest armour, but it is at such an acute angle that the enemy shots largely bounce off, while we're able to aim at his weaker front part. Now my opponent here has realised that I am side scraping and has moved to a position where he is also effectively side scraping. So we are both putting a lot of fire into each other and not achieving very much, which is a great defensive position to be in. And switching to turret view, see our opponent is also trying to side scrape here, only exposing his sides, but he's got the angle wrong there. We've managed to damage him, so he's going to switch to a more acute angle. And the idea is he'll take the shot from us. He would normally reverse back at that point and return fire, having bounced it, but here we're just trying to demonstrate that it's a fine art getting the angle correct. So a slightly less acute angle, sorry, and we're still unable to penetrate. Again, the angle was adjusted slightly. Still no penetration. Adjust it a tiny bit more so it's less severe. And the shot goes through. I hope this video on defensive techniques was of some use. I will be releasing some more tutorial videos in the upcoming future, so I hope to see you for them. Please check out my other videos or subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking to join a clan on the EU servers, Brit6 that I'm a member of is recruiting at the moment. I have put the link to their site down below in the description.